You're watching Biker Atlas TV.
Hey everybody, Rob here from Biker Atlas, and today we just wanted to do a quick video of some of the modifications we made to our KLR650 dual sport bike. We're spending a little bit of time out west right now, out in Las Vegas, and so with all the mountains and dirt roads and everything else surrounding the city, we thought, well, let's pick up a nice little dual sport and go explore some of that. So we looked on Craigslist and we found this 2006 KLR650. Had less than 10,000 miles on it, and it was in really good condition. We got a pretty good deal on it, so we picked it up. It was completely stock when we purchased it, with the exception of the Ortlieb dry bag panniers and this back rear rack here with this bag from Cabela's. Now in this bag we just keep some camping gear in there. We got a little 2-man tent. We have our favorite hammock, which is the Warbonnet LLC with the Superfly tarp in there. Just a couple odds and ends in case while we're out riding we decide to, call it an overnighter. So with the exception of these two and actually this the higher windscreen here, everything else on the bike was stock. So we picked up some accessories for it, which again is what we're going to go over in this video. Actually, I stand corrected. This tank bag was on here as well. What we've added, we had the bike for about 3 weeks, and at that point we put on the hand guards that we just got from eBay. They were pretty inexpensive. They're not the bark busters or anything like that. But anyway, we got these. We also put on the engine guard, crash guard, whatever it is you want to call this, with a highway peg mount. We got this from Happy Trails. They're on the internet. They're out of Boise, Idaho. They manufacture everything that they sell right here in the United States. Pretty much everything that we got from the bike was from Happy Trails. Great company. So if you've got a dual sport, check them out. So anyway, we put on the crash guard here, the highway pegs, the skid plate. The skid plate was by far one of the most important parts we put on there. Highly recommend it. Way better than that little plastic factory skid plate it comes with. Watched a lot of videos on KLR 650s and before we bought ours, and saw a lot of people busting engine cases with some of the rocks flying up and stuff. So it made us a little leery out there riding it too much, but until we got these accessories put on. We also got right here the rear master cylinder guard there. We put a new set of Dunlop D606 tires in there with the heavy-duty tubes. We got those from Motorcycle Tire Center right here in Las Vegas. We also put a new set of Kevlar brake pads front and rear on it. We also put the adjustable height center stand, which you can see right here, on there, which makes it really nice if you need to do any kind of service or maintenance or anything out on the trail or even in your garage. But center stand is really nice to have. Right up here we put a 12-volt outlet, power outlet. It also has a USB port, so we can charge whatever we need to charge while we're out there. That was cheap too. We got that off of eBay. I think it was $8 or $9 or whatever. Anyway, and one of my favorite accessories that we've put on here is the Spot Gen 3 satellite tracker. It tracks your position anywhere you are, whether you have cell phone service or not. It'll track you. You can also have friends, family members, whoever. They can find your location online by going to the website. It'll show them where you're at. Now we know that life-threatening emergencies don't happen very often, but whenever they do, it's really nice to have, because you can actually call for help, 911 right from there, and they will send out rescue crews to come get you. So that's really good to have. Again, as I mentioned, life-threatening emergencies, hopefully they're not going to happen. They don't happen very often. But what I really like about this is that I can use it every day wherever I ride, just to send messages to my wife and my family, just to check in and let them know I'm okay. So we actually take the Spot Gen 3 off and we switch it on to whatever bike we're riding. So if we're on the dual sport, we have it on there. If we're on one of the street bikes, we'll put it on there. And so no matter what we're riding, we've got that Spot with us, and we can always check in with friends and family. And so, you know, peace of mind, you just can't put a price on that. So that's one of our favorite accessories. On here we've also done the Doohickey Mod, which is very common among KLR650 riders. We also got that from Happy Trails, although the manufacturer of the Doohickey Mod is Eagle Mike. We got it from Happy Trails. We just found better customer service there, and we were ordering other stuff from them anyway, so we just threw it all together in there. We also got the Oversized foot pegs on here. A lot better than the stock ones, a lot more comfortable. Again, those came from eBay. I think they were 20 bucks or so. Another thing that we did on the back here is we cut off that tail section that hangs down, that the license plate goes on down here, because we found when we were riding off-road, a lot of times we were bottoming out the suspension and it was bending up the tag because the tag would hit the back tire. So I actually cut that section off, relocated the tag up onto the rear fender here, if you can see that. So it actually gives the bike a little bit higher look as well, and no more bottoming out issues there. I did find out after we purchased the bike that it had been lowered for the previous owner. I'm a big guy, so the last thing I needed the bike to be was lowered. So I actually took off the lowering links and installed the raising links. So not a whole lot of money, but it certainly transformed it into a much more capable bike. KLR650s aren't necessarily known to be the most capable off-road bikes, but you know, with a few modifications you can make it much more capable, much more dependable. And what I do find is with all these guards and all this protection on here, I find I'm actually riding a little bit harder than I was before, because now I'm not so scared if I drop the bike, you know, is it going to, you know, mess up the tank, or am I going to bust my engine case with the rocks or anything like that? Because now that I have all that protection on there, I'm a lot less, you know, worried about that stuff. So I give the bike a little bit more than I would without it. So some good accessories to add on there. If you've got a KLR, look into Happy Trails, and also no matter what you ride, look into the Spot Gen 3. If you're into camping and hammocks and stuff like that, as I mentioned, we keep our very favorite camping hammock in the back here, which is the Warbonnet Blackbird XLC. So anyway, thanks for watching the video. Hope you guys got some good ideas, and we'll see you on the next one.